Welcome to my channel, Scorpio. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is the September 2025 monthly reading for the sign of Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. This is a general reading, so as always, it will not resonate with everyone, but please take what does and leave what does not. As always, roles can be reversed, so apply those as they fit. And thank you so much, cross watchers, for also hanging here with me. Let's see what messages we have for the sign of Scorpio this month. We've got deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. We have your commitment is being tested. Okay. And finally, we have nourishment. Okay, so I feel like some of you are really on a health kick this month, but you're also you have temptations out there that may derail you from what you really, what your objective and your goal is. So if this is your case, stay focused, staying grounded. I feel like, this can also be just like mental nourishment, right? So if you are planning on going back to school or seeking some sort of fuel and food for the mind, either a certification, another more challenging projects at work, I feel like you need to really kind of hone in to what your objective is and what your goals are so that you can stay motivated to be able to stay on track and not get sidetracked by any type of external influences. Okay. In addition to this, I'm also getting that you are needing to get some rest, Scorpio. I feel like some of you are really overexerting yourself, specifically in the workplace. Some of you may be taking on jobs that don't necessarily pertain to you, is what I'm hearing. Or you're doing extra work that is unnecessary, so much so that you're burning yourself out. If that is the case, then you need to kind of take a bit of step back this month of September. Take a little break and learn how to manage your work-life balance. Okay, that's what I am getting. Work-life balance is going to be very important for you this month, Scorpio. Okay, let's see what angel messages we have overall for the month of September for the sign of Scorpio. So Spirit, please give me clear and concise messages for the sign of Scorpio for the month of September. Let's see what we have. We've got cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. So this goes back to being burnt out and just doing everything yourself. I feel like some of you are somewhat very highly independent and or micromanagers. I'm sorry, have to say it. If you are someone that much rather do the work yourself instead of giving it to others who you may think does not do the work like how you would do it, Spirit is telling you to take a step back, allow people to help you. Okay, even if you feel like the job won't be completed the way you would complete it, it's important to be able to delegate tasks so that you don't burn out and do everything for everyone. Okay, does that make sense? For others, I do feel like this can be letting others, some of you are really really striving to make it to the top. So if you are looking for like some sort of leadership role, I feel like you're going above and beyond. The problem with going above and beyond, to a certain extent, is that it can cause burnout. So allow people to help you. If there is a task that you can have other people help you with, whether that's on a 3D realm or a spiritual realm, do so. Okay, that is what spirit is telling you to do. Let's see what messages we have, what oracles we have for you. We've got tankard. So celebration, fun, and enjoyment. That's fantastic. So there's some sort of event or gathering coming in for you this month, Scorpio, where you're going to have a really good time and you're going to be able to kind of just let your hair loose and relax and unwind and take your mind off of whatever it is, the whatever it is that's burning you out. Then you have target, a goal-oriented person. So there's someone in your energy that you can certainly count on when it comes to delegating these tasks. And they're clearly coming out here. So identify who it is that you can help you with these tasks so that you can then allow them to help to assist whenever it is that you're feeling like you are overwhelmed and have too much on your plate. Okay. And then you have chain of events that will affect your life. So again, there's something that's coming in for you this month, either some sort of event that you're going to be going to, some sort of celebration that's going to cause some sort of change in your life. Particularly, it could be that you may find a partner. If you are single, maybe there's someone new coming into your life. We won't really know until I pull the tarot, but we'll get some more clarification on that. But in the interim, in case it's love, let's go ahead and do a love message from the love oracles. Let's see what spirit has for you in the event that this is a love message. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, so obviously, Spirit is really stressing the fact that you need to really ask for help. Okay, this is like the second time, the second card that asks you to ask for help. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, Scorpio, there are people out there, friends, family, spirit guides that are available for your convenience to help you if you do need the help. I know that you guys have a hard time, asking for help, but sometimes we just really need it. All right. Let's see what tarot has to say for you, Scorpio, for the month of September. Spirit, please give me clear and concise messages for the sign of Scorpio for the month of September. Thank you. What's the first card? The Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is you really completing that wall behind you, right? So there are projects, tasks, um, work related duties that you are really truly honing in. And if this is a um love situation, then you're really putting in the work to get to your overall goal, which is that 10 of wands, right? You're just putting in the work, you're making sure that you're not leaving anything to chance, and you're being very persistent when it comes to your objectives and your goals. Okay. The next card you have is the Eight of Swords. So this is self-imprisonment, okay? The Eight of Swords is just like you, again, playing the victim, all right? You're playing the victim. You're maybe you're that person who, you know how some people are, they don't know how to give work to others, right? They're like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to do it because if I give it to you, it's not gonna be done right, and like then I have to do it again, and it's gonna be double work for me. But you never gave them the opportunity to even show you that they can do it. I feel like that's what you're doing. Like you're not even giving anybody the chance to be able to help you. And you're like sulking in this like self mental imprisonment when you really don't have to. All you have to do is ask for the help, Scorpio. The next card you have is the Five of Swords again. So the Five of Swords, you know, he's fighting a good fight, but he's just gonna walk away from the tension, right? But I feel like this tension is really you creating the tension because you are not allowing anyone to be able to show you that they can fulfill your needs, right? So that's a tension that is self-created. Then you have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups could be a love card. I think this is tapping in more in love because that's the energy that I'm getting. I'm not getting this for work per se. I feel like there is someone coming in for you this month, Scorpio, that you can possibly meet at this celebration or event. This may be that love that I told you that I feel is coming in that might change your life. This person could be a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, like yourself. This person is going to be very loving, very nurturing, like very almost like attentive to you, right? And that's when you'll know, like, oh my God, okay, I kind of like your vibe. And it's going to grow into something that you might end up liking. Then you have the Tower. So the Tower is complete destruction to something. Okay. So there is something that you are absolutely changing. You're changing either your um you know you're changing habits, you're changing your thought process, you are really shifting, okay, those illusions of grandeur. I'm sorry, Scorpio. I have to be the one to tell you. Okay. I just need you to really, really wake up. Like, this is a wake up call. Okay. You've got to change your approach so that you can get more out of any outcome, okay? Whether that's a professional outcome, whether that's a personal outcome, you've got to change your approach so that you can see things reaping in your favor, okay? You then get the Hierophant. So, okay, here we go. We're back to love. The Hierophant for me is a connection that is divinely guided, right? But from the Hierophant could be it is the card of teaching, right? So you're going to be learning something from this person that's coming into you in for you. It's very possible this person, through their nurturing and loving ways, can kind of soften or give you some reassurance to that micromanaging aspect that you may be having, right? Or if you're a person that is a control freak. And this is very specific. This is not for everyone. I'm not saying that Scorpios are this way, but if this is your tendency, this is where this person will calm, almost like your sense of peace is what I'm getting, right? They're going to teach you that there are different ways to get the same outcome, but with a different approach. And then finally, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So money is not going to be a problem for you this month, Scorpio. I really do feel like some of you are really, very dedicated in your craft, in your jobs, in your relationships. You're just a very dedicated person. But specifically when it comes to your finances, you're going to see an incredible shift in the month of September. Okay, so maybe you're going to get some sort of promotion, or you'll get some sort of inheritance, even some sort of material gain is what you're going to be seeing in the month of September. Okay, there will be opportunities that will allow you to be able to either plant the seed for future growth or see an abundance in your finances. All right, Scorpio, I will leave you with that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this month, and I shall see you next month. That is pretty much it. Until next time, namaste. Bye.